Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Steve from socialtransformation.us. I've been feeding questions from you guys lately, and someone mentioned to me recently that they suffer from this particular type of social anxiety where they have a fear of being forgotten. And I thought that was an interesting topic to cover for this Periscope. The fear of being forgotten. It's almost an existential type of anxiety, right? Because, we never like to lose a relationship with people. We never like to lose a connection that we feel we used to have with someone, whether it's a friend or a lover or a family member. You want to try to hold on to your relationships as much as possible. But there is a fact about our social world that people come and go. People come and go throughout your life. When I think back on my own life, I've changed my social circle, I've changed my environment, I've changed my relationships so many different times. I used to have friends in high school that now I don't really talk to as much anymore or hang out with as much anymore. Then I had friends from college and a social circle at college where I don't stay in contact with most of those people. I've had jobs over the years where I've made connections with people, and now, since I'm no longer at that job, I've lost those connections over time. I just recently moved down to Florida from New York, so I've been starting a new social circle, and naturally I'm going to be spending less time with old friends from back home. So this is just a very simple fact about our reality and our social world in general, is that relationships come and go, people come and go, and I guess with that natural fact, we do worry about being forgotten by other people, and there's a sense that if we are no longer in a relationship with someone, that means that our past experiences, our past relationships are meaningless and worthless. And I think one step to overcoming this fear of being forgotten, this fear of lost connections, is to realize that not only do most relationships not last forever, but that doesn't mean that it belittles the meaning and the enjoyment we got out of those relationships in the past. So I think you could still be very grateful for your connections, be very grateful for your relationships, even if you're no longer, really, if you no longer have those relationships. So that's something that's very important to remember. I like to think that no one is really forgotten. Like, even if you lose a past relationship with someone, or maybe they're not even they don't even think about you anymore, right? But still, that time that you spent with them and those experiences you've had have shaped them in some way. So I kind of like to believe that, even if I don't have a relationship with someone anymore, that I am still with them in some small way, just because I've helped shape them. I've helped shape who they are. And they've also shaped who I am. Like any sort of past relationship in my life has changed me in some way. Whether it's a simple friendship, whether it's an ex, whether it's a family member, even if it's just a small one-time interaction at a party or, in a store, even those one small, tiny interactions shape who you are in some way. And even if the person doesn't know your name or doesn't know what you're up to now or doesn't think about you at all, you're still with them because you've still shaped their life in some small way. So I think understanding that can sort of help you overcome the fear of being forgotten, the fact that you do live on through people by the way that you've shaped them, the influence you've had. Your influence is really your immortality in this world, where you have a small effect on someone, and then that changes their life in some small way, and it changes how they interact with other people as well. So it becomes a sort of ripple effect as well. But yeah, it's a type of immortality. It's a type of immortality that even though this one thing happened at this little speck of time and space, that does have a sort of butterfly effect on other types of people, on those people, and how they live their lives. So I think that's a very important insight into understanding the fear of being forgotten and seeing that you do still have these connections with people. They're just different types of connections now. So I hope you guys found that thought process interesting. I know that thought process has personally helped me overcome past relationships and people that I'm no longer really connected with. So I hope that perspective can help you guys out too. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.